So this video is how to flash your door when you're replacing a door. We already installed this one, so I'm just going to show you how we stick it on. Don't wear gloves. And Paul, can you help me get this started? So don't wrap the bitchathane, the flashing, until you get one side totally set. This is a 6-inch flashing, which will wrap really well around the whole framing. This 2x4 framing, then give us 2 inches around the siding as well. In a perfect world, this flashing would have gone and stuck to the drainage plane underneath the siding, but the siding was already on here when I got to this door install. So now when I fold it over, I usually grab it from the middle and fold out, and then I grab and push and pull, grab and pull. Actually, I'm not going to do that one yet. Grab and pull. I'm trying to avoid any folds. I'm going to gently push, and then now I'm going to push it all down. And then here, I'm going to do a cut in this direction so that I have that little tail that sticks up, so that the top one shingles over it. Top piece of flashing. Okay, that's that. So I'm going to do the top flashing from the inside. Now don't let the flashing touch the other flashing until you've got it right in place, because it sticks and it's really hard to get off. So I'm just going to eyeball it in the middle and line it up with the back of the framing, because that's as far as in as I want the flashing to go. I'm working really hard not to let anything touch. And I'm just going to get this back part of the flashing set. Try to get it real straight line. See, it's stuck a little bit. If it sticks a little bit, you're okay, but if you get a big chunk stuck to itself or to the other flashing, it's really hard. So I'm not going to stick the ends in yet. I'm just going to start from the middle. Push in the middle. Push in the middle. Push in the middle. Okay. And then again, I'm going to go for the middle. Okay. Get that off of there. And now I'm going to push this all the way up in the corner, really tight. I'm folding it in on itself so that it doesn't stick, because if it sticks to the other flashing too soon, then you're not going to be able to get a nice tight corner. And so then I'm going to push this in right here, get a nice tight corner. And then now I'm going to cut it. So in this one I'm going to cut straight down like this, and then that's going to create a nice flap, and then you'll see that it shingles over. And then see that shingle? It's a nice shingled effect. Again, ideally, this would be under the siding. We're going to put caulk in all of these holes so that water doesn't get down there. It's not ideal. I know you pros. Please go easy on the hate mail. Okay. Close it. Don't cut the other flashing. Ooh, that one's got a little hole. We're going to have to patch that one. Okay. All right. So for the second layer of flashing, I'm actually going to use a chalk line and mark where my trim's going to go, because I want to make sure that my flashing doesn't go past where my reveal is on my trim. So I want to make my side trim up as tall as about the top of this flashing that's above it already. So I'm going to make it up to 84. So I'm just cutting the flashing at 84. Okay. Now let's come back over to the door. If I were to make the flashing all the way the 6-inch width, it would go past the outside edge of my trim. My trim is going to be 5.5 inches. So I'm going to go ahead and cut it in half, and then we're just going to have the bitumen, the flashing, go to here, because it really doesn't need to go all the way out to here. And if it gets past the flashing, then it would be a pain in the butt to clean up. Doesn't have to be perfect, just try to get it sorted down the middle. And then use the factory edge as your inside edge line. I'm going to start on the bottom. And then make sure that you don't go past your line. You don't want to have to cut it back. And then just give it a nice press. It's better to do it from the top down. It's easier. Now we're just going to make a top flashing piece that's just slightly bigger than the side flashing. 39 inches. Okay, that's flashed. Hope that's valuable. The next video will be the trim.